Hello YouTube, and hello to you, my fellow metalheads. This is Duke Grishnot checking in on you today. Today I'm going to be doing a concert review. I've noticed a lot of the bigger YouTube channels that do metal videos don't really talk about concerts they go to all that much. Not nearly enough to do a review on them. So I figured it would be something a little bit new. Plus, I see new bands that I haven't heard of, like, opening and whatnot, and some of them are really good, some of them are but I think that is a cool way to learn about new bands, too. So, basically, that's why I'm doing it, mostly because of the newer bands, and if it's a band you haven't heard of, or if, you're kind of iffy on the band and you're not sure if you want to see them live or not, but I'm like, look, they're fucking amazing live, it might change your mind. So, here we go. So I saw a concert last night. It was Wormwitch, Necrot, Decrepit Birth, Suffocation, and the Black Dahlia Murder. So I'm going to just start from the bottom and work my way up. Wormwitch, never heard of the band before, to be completely honest with you. Did not listen to any of their music before I went. I basically looked them up just to see what kind of genre of music they were and how long they've been together, and that was it. I did not listen to any of their music. That being said, they did a really good job. I will definitely be checking out their music. They didn't have a whole lot at the merch table, so I didn't really get anything from them. But I'm going to be checking them out online. They are a black metal band, not just straight traditional black metal. Can't quite place it. Maybe a little pinch of thrash influence. A little more on the melodic side of things. But I wouldn't quite just say that they're black and thrash band. I don't know. Interesting sound. Got a little bit atmospheric on some parts. Can't quite place it, to be completely honest with you. I really need to sit down and listen to more of their music before I can straight up just classify them into a genre. But they were really good. That's about it. Pretty catchy. I mean, pretty solid vocalist. Predominantly high screams. But yeah, it was pretty good shit, to be completely honest. I need to check out more from them. They didn't blow me away, but I thought they were a pretty solid band and worth checking out. So maybe you should too. Just throwing that out there, if you like black metal. So yeah, the next band, Necrot. Bought one of their CDs. Sorry, it's really dark. It's just really muddled down, dark browns, with a little bit of reds in it, so it's hard to see unless I just straight up take a picture or look at it online and place it over here. But I already have it here, and I'm talking about it. So, that works for me. Necrot. Honestly, they blew me away. Never heard of them before. Once again, I looked them up because I didn't know who they were. They killed it. They're a great fucking band. Absolutely great. I put them on my battle vest. And I bought one of their CDs, and yeah, great fucking band. If you like black and death metal, definitely check them out. They're a bit more on the death metal side of things, guys, but if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. It's all growled deep vocals, but the vocalist is a pretty talented vocalist, I'm not gonna lie. He has very deep sounding vocals, but it's not so deep that it just sounds like Cookie Monster and it's just a giant blur and you can't understand any of it. Because honestly, if I can understand a decent chunk of it live from, like 20, 30 feet away or whatever, I feel like they have a pretty solid vocalist. That's just how I look at it. Obviously, I have not even opened it yet, but I actually plan on listening to it, and I will probably end up doing an album review on it. Blew me away. Seriously, if you guys like Behemoth, Akakaki Beharit, Urchgoat, Blasphemy, whatever, then you should probably check them out. Solid shit. I don't know what else to say about them anymore, because I have other bands to go on, but definitely check them out. Decrepit Birth. Obviously, I got one of their CDs. I actually got my picture taken with the vocalist. Solid shit, you guys. Definitely check out Decrepit Birth if you have not. They have a handful of albums. They've been around for a while. So they're not like a brand new band. Tech death, definitely. A lot of pig squeals. And honestly, I'm not super big on pig squeals. I like them in moderation, right? Placed in certain parts of the song, they could really capture a melody or a guitar riff and make it a little more catchy. Like, for example, Volvidinia, if you haven't listened to them, check them out. They do have some pig squeals thrown in there, but it kind of accents what's going on in the music, and it's not like the main vocal focus. Decrepit Birth, I'd say, half-ish of their vocals are pig squeals, the other half are growls. But it's solid work, great stage presence. Yeah, Decrepit Birth, definitely check them out. Tech Death, I've only listened to like an album or two of them. Really need to get more into them, honestly. But I think they might have a little bit of like slam or brutal death metal influence, especially with like the vocals. But would I say they're a slam band? Probably not, no. It literally says Tech Death Masters on here. But I could see it influencing their music a little bit. But, yeah. That's just what I got from seeing them live and listening to a little bit of their music beforehand. Heard of them, I've always meant to check them out, but never really did, and I'm kind of beating myself in the head over it. Solid shit, Decrepit Birth. Yeah. And this is their brand new album. Axis New... I don't even know. It's... half of it's written backwards. Axis Mundi, that's what it says right here. It's kind of hard because some of the stuff is written backwards and at weird angles. But anyway, check it out. I might be doing an album review on this one too. Ooh, we'll see. Suffocation. Suffocation. Like, solid shit. I love Suffocation. I've actually seen them 2 other times besides this, and I will probably see them again sometime. Hopefully more than once again sometime. Solid band. I fucking love Suffocation. Great shit. Brutal as hell, technical. Basically, like, the king of breakdowns in death metal. I mean, really. They basically pioneered the breakdown sound in death metal and arguably deathcore. They were pretty important in that. I don't think it was their intention by any means to play a role in creating deathcore, but I think that without them, it would have taken a longer time, I guess. I still think deathcore would have came around. I don't want to say that they're, like, the reason deathcore exists, but I do think that they played a decent part in it. But, yeah. Check them out. Absolutely check them the fuck out. Each album is a little different. Their new work is a shit ton of breakdowns, and it's a little bit more melodic than their normal stuff. But their early shit is just bestial, just ferocious, intense fucking shit. Their first few albums. So if you like that, then do that. You want to hear a little bit more technically sound and more breakdown focused shit, check out their newest album. It's fucking amazing. I got it the last time I saw them before it was released to the public, and it fucking made my day. I was glowing about it, to be frank. Amazing shit live, dude. Are you kidding me? If you haven't seen them live, you're missing out. They're one of the most solid death metal bands alive. I mean, they're fucking great. Okay. I'm gonna stop riding their dick and move on to Black Dahlia Murder. Black Dahlia Murder. Man. Another one of those fucking well-known bands that I don't really need to give that much of an introduction on. But if you haven't heard of them for some weird fucking reason, you need to. Are you kidding me? But one of the first extreme metal bands that I got into when I was younger, and I'm still into them. Yeah, melodic death metal. pinch of black metal influence kind of thrown in there, especially in certain albums more so than others, like the newest album, Nightbringers, I would say Everblack, Nocturnal, Ritual to some degree. It's a bit more on the black metal influence side, but I don't think it's like a cornerstone. I don't think they're going for, oh, we're a melodic blackened death metal band. I think they're just like going for melodic death. Whether they intend to sound and have a black metal influence, I'm not entirely sure. But you can kind of pick it out in various songs and various albums. Solid shit. I mean, the vocals are great live, but honestly, I feel like they are better in the album because he does it well, but his lows are more powerful compared to his highs. His highs have a unique sound to them that when you hear them, you're like, oh, that's the guy from Black Dahlia Murder. You know. But I don't think they come off as impressive live, and that's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying he's bad. Amazing, I'm not gonna lie. But there's like God level top tier off the camera and him live. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like 9.5, 9 out of 10 live. But like on record he's amazing at everything. Once again, that's just my personal opinion. Some people might disagree with that. But nonetheless, I still think they are absolutely amazing live. Very, very catchy fucking songs. I know a lot of people who don't even listen to a lot of extreme metal. Man, you hear Black Dahlia Murder and they're like, oh, okay, well, if I listen to metal, I could see myself getting into this. A lot of people are like that. They can understand why you like it, even if they personally don't like it, because it's like so melodic and pretty catchy and easy to sing along in parts. So, yes, the crowd went absolutely ape shit. One of the best live performances I've ever seen. Second time seeing them. I really like both performances. I mean, the first time was for Summer Slaughter, and they played a Nocturnal all the way through, plus like a couple other songs at the very end. But I mean, Nocturnal is one of the best albums, so it was fucking amazing. But at the same time, it's always nice to hear something that's a little different. I didn't want to just hear a shit ton of songs off of Nocturnal after seeing them. And they played a couple, which I was glad because I like it. But glad it wasn't a crap ton off of Nocturnal because they played the crap out of it in their last tour. And I think they did that intentionally and did not put too much stuff from Nocturnal, assuming that you went and saw them last time around. So props to them for that. Trying to, I don't know, guess be considerate and show you more broad range of their music. That's how I look at it. Crowd surfing went fucking nuts. Yeah, crowd surfing left and fucking right. Pit was pretty good. Yeah, all in all, like, I was really impressed by the entire concert. One of my favorites, my girlfriend was with, she said it was her favorite of the metal concerts that she's been on with me, because that's the only time she's been to metal concerts. But that's besides the point. I've been to a lot of concerts, oftentimes with my girlfriend, but not always. And we both thoroughly enjoyed it. I put it at, one of my favorites. It's really hard to place it. Definitely top 5 concerts on my list, but yeah. Solid shit. I'd say put it at 9.5 out of 10 stars. That's my opinion. I had a great fucking time. I can't wait to listen to these albums front to back, and hopefully I'll put out a review of them on top of some of the other bands that I want to review sometime soon, and other topics I would like to discuss with you. I got a lot of stuff I want to do, not gonna lie. It'll take me a while. I just love ranting. That's why I have a YouTube channel, because I just love talking about this shit, and I hope I have someone that will talk back to me about it. Please like it, subscribe, put a comment, whatever you want. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you.